Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead with the deal or the steal of the week. Every time I go shopping, if I'm limited, what I do is I pick a certain amount about how much money I'm going to spend on, and I make sure it covers everything I need. In this case, I forgot the onions. And then if you have $20 or $30 left over, you can stock up on something that's on sale. Howie and I went to Giant Tiger because I wanted to get canned tomatoes. I didn't plant tomatoes this year and I didn't make it to the farmer's market in time. But canned tomatoes have a tendency to taste tinny when they get close to their expiry date. And I found that Giant Tiger tomatoes, the diced tomatoes, don't have that because they're always such a fast turnover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up all these 20 cans or 18 cans of tomatoes that I have. I'm going to put them in the stock pot, and then I'm going to put my tomatoes in with them, and then I'm going to can them all in glass so that my tomatoes that I buy in cans will last long. However, this is the steal of the day. I did not check the Giant Tiger flyer. So when Howie and I went in, I had some stuff to pick up for Briar. So I gave Howie my cart and said, go get me 20 cans of tomatoes. And then I went around the corner and I saw this display. 97 cents in glass. The only thing that would have been better is if it had been classical, because then I could have reused the jars. Now, I didn't see any flyer, and I made sure, because you know me, folks. I look to make sure there's no limit, and if there is, I argue with it half the time. But I checked on all the shelves, and there was no limit on these sauces. So I loaded 26 of them into my cart. 26 of them. And when I got up there, I put one of these on the counter, and one of my cans of tomato. I said, I have 18 cans of tomato and I have 26 jars of these. And she said, there's a limit on those, eh? I said, of what? She said 6. I said, well, it didn't say so on the shelf and I'm not putting them back. So she went and checked the shelf. Sure and shit, there was no limit on it. So she couldn't argue with me, right? She said, but somebody's going to pay for it. They had like 400 jars. I took 26. Okay, maybe they only had like 200. Okay, but I took 26. I didn't take them all. I didn't back a truck up. But I got enough spaghetti sauce in jars, in glass jars, that I don't have to worry about getting tinny tasting like these do over a long period of time. So this will be the next one I'll use. And I am fairly stocked with spaghetti sauces for the winter. Budget for your groceries and leave something extra in case you come across a deal. Always check for a limit on the shelf. If it's in the flyer, it doesn't matter if it's not on the shelf. If you don't see it, then they have to stand by it, right? Watch for those deals. I'm so glad I loaded my cart. This is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, loading my pantry, one item at a time. Take care. God bless.